Oh, good morning, everybody. This is Jioge, and it's Minecraft time. We are back on the SRG SMP server, doing a little bit of housework here. Obviously, I did a little bit of housework, but we got a lot of fun stuff to do today. In fact, I'm thinking about setting up an entire shop in Spawn today. During the course of this video, and I think that'd be a fun idea to get going. I'm not sure if we'll finish it this video, but we'll definitely get started on it. But first, let's do a little bit of discussing about what's going on here. I've been trading with villagers a lot. By the way, you might notice my voice sounds a little bit more awesome, a little bit more epic, and that's because I found a awesome program called VST Host, which basically allows you to do sound table stuff straight from your computer. So my computer is processing my microphone even more as I talk. Ooh, hey Jioge. Yeah. Basically, I installed a compressor, an expander, a what else? Let's see. Still got to work on this whole area. Oh, good thing I have ender pearls. What else? What else did I install? Oh yeah, EQ, so I made my voice sound a little bit more awesome with equalizers, however that's possible. And I normalized stuff and a bunch of gibberish for people who don't care anything about audio. But for those of you who do have channels and have microphones, I might end up doing a tutorial if there's enough demand for it. So just let me know if you are interested in a tutorial on how to set up your Minecraft microphone in the best way that'd make you sound like a radio announcer. That's my goal anyways. I know I'm not perfect. I'm not there yet. There might be a little too much noise, but definitely let me know how I sound and if you want me to do a tutorial or not. Ooh, it's Jagon's wife. Cool. She lost her bunnies. I have not seen any bunny rabbits on the server yet, so if they can make a farm or a breeder, that'd be cool. Okay, back to what we were talking about before. We were talking about trading with the villagers. Here's the thing. There are hardly any villagers left, and that's because for villagers to reproduce and breed and all that, they now need to farm crops, or you have to give them crops. You have to either give them bread or potatoes and carrots. So one thing we need to do is, let's go grab, actually, yeah, let's go down here. We need to create some potato crops so that they can harvest those and become willing to breed again, because right now they're all dying off from suffocation and falling and all that, and they are not reproducing, and the population is almost to zero, which is no good since the population was up to like 100 something at one point. Look at all these emeralds. I got all of these. I traded my entire supply of wheat, traded a bunch of coal, traded all my pumpkins, all of my paper from sugar canes. So I've done a ton of trading with those villagers. Got stacks on stacks of emeralds, stacks on stacks, which is really good. Trivia question of the week. No. Does that exist? Okay. Basically, I plan on making a shop in Spawn that sells diamond objects, like diamond boots, that I got from the villagers. And the purpose of the shop is that each item is going to cost 1 less diamond than it costs to make normally. So if I sold diamond boots, people would buy it for 3 diamonds. I figure it's an awesome deal. People would love. Oh goodness. Okay, one thing broken about the slime farm is that my iron golems die now. The slime actually attacked the iron golems, so every once in a while I have to come back and continue making it, which might make today a little bit of an issue, because what I'm doing today is taking these slime blocks and creating a shop out of them, creating a shop for them, and all that. I have plenty of slime blocks here, as you can see. So that's sort of what we're doing today. I guess I'll do the pumpkin planting and stuff off camera so we have time for our slime shop. But after, I'm also going to off camera create iron golems here so they'll continue the farm going. I might also need to make a different mechanism for killing the slimes, not sure, but I'll see if it's worth it. Maybe I need to make an iron golem farm. But anyway, what we have here are a bunch of slime blocks. You can see I did some sprucing up here. Now that the slime blocks are in, I figured it's time to work on this farm. And I do have plans to put in carpet here. I'll take out these half slabs and carpet the whole thing, or wool, whatever you call it. I guess it is called carpet, with green carpet, and just make it look epic, make it look very modern and cool looking. But that'll be a later video. For now, we want to get enough blocks to go build us a shop at spawn. That's faux sure. Let's get some of these. I don't need that. Let's see, do I have any other stone here? Oh, plenty of stone. A plethora. In fact, let's turn this into the blocks, as we do. Okay. And because I really like building with those. So let's go head over to spawn. How do you like my microphone sound so far? I know I asked you that earlier in the episode, but it's later in the episode now, so be sure to let me know. I'm not sure how much noise it's picking up, if it's too loud, too soft, too anything. Be sure to let me know how it's going here. Alright, running down some stairs. I did lose all of my armor and weapons and tools. That's why I don't have a shovel or a axe here, because I was fighting wither skeletons, and all of a sudden the server lagged. Ooh, that looks nice. Quite beautiful. Anyways, the server lagged, and I got pounded by like hundreds of pigmen at once. So all of a sudden, like, server lagged for 30 seconds. When it unlagged, like, I just heard in my earbuds like 50 shots at once of zombie pigmen. And normally they're not a problem for me, but whenever it lags like that, see, oh, that's some lag right there. That happens when you come out of portals. Am I here now? Am I really here? Okay. But yeah, I got destroyed by the zombie pigmen, and I couldn't get back because it was lagging still. And that's a beautiful house by TP. Nice. He tore down his modern build and built like a steampunk sort of thing. It looks really cool. That's the new enchanting shop, I'm guessing. Maybe closed. Will be reopening soon. Cool. But the building looks awesome, TP. Hands... I don't know what to say there. Hands down awesome. Anyways, let's find a good plot for this farm here. Not farm. I don't want to make the building too big. I just want to make it very clear that it has slime in it, based on the structure and the blocks used. Let's find a good place. I'm thinking it'd be awesome to make it over here somewhere. Boardwalk. You can see this area is being developed massively. I haven't given a tour of it yet because I'm worried people haven't shown it in their videos, their shops, since these are all brand new. As always, I do want you to check out their channels though. So if I do accidentally show the outside of a building that someone's working on, I want you to go and look at their channels and give them credit for their builds. And by that, I mean TPW16. Oh wow, that's beautiful. TPW16, State of Comatose, and Rex Est Christus all need credit for their builds. This looks like a wonderful place for a slime farm, or slime block shop. Let's see. I think it'd be cool if we set up an outline with the slime blocks. Or actually, maybe the slime block should be the main block. We'll put these as the structural support. So, what if we do this to kind of give a deck here? Let's get a deck going. I'm not sure how I'm just kind of willy-nilly building this, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna do, but I feel like it'll be kind of cool to just build with you guys, enjoy some talking. This might be a little bit of a longer episode, but I think that's all right since I haven't done any episodes recently, and I really want to see how my microphone sounds with long-term talking. My problem has always been I don't want to have like long periods of talking because I don't think my microphone sounds too good, and I always end up like stuttering and stuff. But I think with this microphone, it's all going to sound pretty good. Let's see, what can we get here? Let's go ahead and where should we put the frame? I'm thinking this ledge is just going to go around the building. So let's, except for maybe the back over there. I think that the ledge is just going to go from here to here. So let's go ahead and go like this. Is that tall? Yeah, that's a good height. I think that's a brilliant height. Let's go ahead and put one here. Okay, let's put another support right here. This is definitely a business, so don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. Okay, Let's get this up that. Okay, whatever. So I'm thinking of making the walls out of slime blocks. I think it'll look pretty cool. A little bit transparent, but it'll be pretty awesome nonetheless. This one goes here. It's going to be a very weird build, but I think it'll end up cool. And let's put one here. Okay. Oh, this one's too tall, and that one's not tall enough. I'm a noob at building on camera. So let's talk about some stuff. I haven't done this before, but I think it'd be cool if we talk about sort of like what the purpose of the server is. This server is very heavily based on faith. That's why it's called the SRG server. It's the Solid Rock server, or Solid Rock Gaming server, for people who really like the word of God. That's the rock. The rock part is Jesus. So we build our gaming style, our entire life actually, off of the rock. And the point is that we want these gamers, which is us on the server, to represent the solid rock of Jesus. Because we believe that we can't necessarily go through our lives without having some sort of influence to look up to, some main purpose to actually fulfill. A lot of people kind of go through their lives with no purpose at all. And sort of the point of Christianity is that we believe there is a purpose to life. We believe that we were put on this earth for a reason, that we didn't just come here by accident. I mean, maybe your parents spawned you by accident, but as for in the grand scheme of things, humans were put here for a reason. And that's sort of what we're going on this server, is we believe in that principle that we were here for a purpose, or we are here for a purpose. And that purpose is to be a community with God, be put in a community with God. And we base our example of how to relate to people on the example of our solid rock, which is Jesus. And that's sort of the purpose of the server, is that we are a community of people who happen to like Minecraft, but we also happen to really enjoy, following God and just doing what we need to do to be a good example. Most gaming servers or gaming communities have a little bit of anger in them, and just kind of people are there to enjoy themselves, but they're not really there to be nice to I mean, maybe they'll be nice to each other, but they're not there to really make a difference or live in a way that is pleasing to God. And that's sort of why we believe humans are here, is to be sort of the community that God wants. And we also want to be a community with each other. And to do that, we want to make sure that we're not living for our own personal pleasure. We're living for the overall gain of society in general, and for the overall gain of God's kingdom. So that's basically the purpose of my faith. That's the purpose of the server. And that's also why the server consists of believers, not because we are excluding anybody, but because we really want this to be a community that sets the example for the rest of the people playing Minecraft, sort of, and who enjoy Minecraft videos. Not because we believe that Minecraft has any sort of spiritual significance necessarily, but because Minecraft is such a cultural phenomenon and there's such a community. We want to show that community originated from God, and that community is what we want to portray here. Is that this looks interesting. I'll take it. But we want to portray that community in a Christ-like manner is really an important part of life. So I mean, you don't have to be a Christian to enjoy my videos, but that's just sort of the basis for our server. And I'm very open about my faith. I'm very open about sharing with people what I believe, and I believe it's important to let people know what I believe, or else there's really no purpose to me being a Christian. That's sort of what we're put here for, is we're put here to show others the example of Jesus, and kind of get them in a relationship with Jesus. People wonder, why, if God is real, why doesn't he just say it? Why doesn't he just create a gigantic scientific miracle that proves in no possible way that he could not be real? And the reason for that is that it's all about community. It's all about building a relationship with Jesus, with God, with the Holy Spirit. And it's not much of a relationship if he's just like, yep, I'm here, whatever. He wants the foundation of your faith to come from that relationship. He doesn't want it to form because he was proven to you. Kind of like how real relationships work with people. They don't have to prove themselves before you become their friend or their family member. They don't have to say, hey, I am what I say I am, and here's the science behind it. No, you just kind of have a foundational level of respect and love for each other. And that's how God wants you to come into relationship with him, is I have a basic foundation of love and respect for my fellow humans, and I believe that love and respect comes from a divine source. And that's really the purpose of why God doesn't just, hey, I'm here, I'm science, blah, 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 blah. He wants you to form that relationship with him through other relationships. And that's sort of what Jesus did when he was here too. He basically said, hey, you 12 disciples, talking about disciples, I want you guys to follow me, to really become my best friends, to really care about me, to have a good relationship with me. And that's sort of how Christianity is. That's what Christianity is supposed to be. We're supposed to be followers of Jesus who are willing to do anything for him, to sacrifice for him. Sort of like I'm sacrificing now, is that I don't care if people don't like my channel simply because I'm open about my faith. I don't want to be a channel that's scared to share what he really believes in just because I'm scared people will unsubscribe. I'm hoping that by being honest and open, that I am portraying that model of sacrifice, which is a requirement for being in a true relationship with Jesus, is to actually sacrifice for your faith. And if that means sacrificing subscribers, I'm fine with that. I don't want to put anybody off. In fact, I love my commenters, my subscribers. I want everybody to get into this, even if, I mean, you don't have to be a Christian. I love discussing with atheists about faith. I love discussing with people of other faiths about my faith. It's all about discussing and being in a community with each other. So what I'm doing now is going back to my place, getting some green wool for carpeting, and a couple of chests so we can create, and signs so we can create the inside of our shop. Let's see. I'm not sure how long this episode is. It might end up being like 40 minutes to an hour. Not positive, but I think we're getting done a lot here. And whenever I do a buildy sort of episode, I'm also going to do kind of a talky situation where I just talk about things, talk about life, talk about faith. And yeah. So let's grab wool from over yonder. Okay, got a lot of sheep here. I think other people have been using it and sort of breeding the sheep up. Let's see, got this here. If you ever have any questions about faith and the like, be sure to let me know in the comments. I will always be willing to answer your questions, because that's really why I'm here, is to answer all sorts of questions. Do I want lime? I'm going to do a combination of lime and green. Lime and green. Oh, why did I put that there? Okay, I think that'll be cool. I'll do a little pattern on the floor of carpet. There's a workbench. Okay, and we also need a chest so that we can sell stuff. Yay! All right. We also have another guy on the server starting to do videos. His name is TD Fleming, or that's his channel. It's TD Fleming 95. So that's the channel you want to look out for. I'll try to put a link in the description if I remember to. If not, be sure to yell at me in the comments. Be like, hey, put a link to TD Fleming in the description. But he's definitely a cool channel. You need to check him out. I haven't actually seen his first video yet, but I heard it is out there, and it's going to be awesome. I mean, all the SRG videos are awesome. Eating cake. Oh yeah, I have mounds of cake from trading with villagers. Over in my villager area, I just have pounds on pounds of cake. Let's see, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, chest. I do have a lot of chests over by I need a little bit more signs. I have a lot of chests over by my, what do you call it? My horse stables, basically. Because of all those doors that I took down that one time. Okay. Let's go to the shop. So hopefully I kind of portrayed with clarity sort of what I'm doing on this on the server, what I'm doing with my life, and what sort of my main goal is with the server. I'm gonna go ahead and use the go to spawn please command. Oh, go to town please. Is that it? Go to town please? Yes, go to town please. That's a command that the admin set up so that we can easily get to and fro. If we ever get lost, we can come straight to town. It just sort of removes the boring part of Minecraft, which is the running 50, 100 million blocks. It doesn't completely move it because we can't go exploring. Okay, where's my shop? It's over this way? No, yes, this way. The whole running 5,000 blocks back and forth thing is pretty frustrating. There's still the challenge. You can't get to every biome without running to them. Just getting back to spawn from wherever you are is sort of the purpose of that sort of cheat command thing. Can I eat the chicken, por favor? Por favor. Now I'm hoping this video turns out good with my new microphone stylings. Okay, let's do an alternating theme here. Alternating theme. Not sure what this is going to look like. If you ever have any questions about faith and stuff, I'm not sure if I already said this, but be sure to let me know in the comments because I love discussing that sort of thing. I love communicating with people and just having a good lighthearted discussion. Even if it's heavy materials, the discussion needs to be lighthearted, and by that I mean like not mean or anything. So I don't want to ever see comments that are just like, faith is stupid, I hate this and that and this and that. That's not why we are here. That's not really a good way to live your life, is to just kind of hate stuff. Instead, it's nice to have a good discussion on everything. So be sure to let me know about that. I'm thinking about putting slime blocks underneath the carpet, so it's a bouncy floor. I think that'd be a cool idea. Yes, I shall do that. That'll mean removing the wool, but that's okay. Right. If you have any ideas for improvement on my build, as always, I love taking suggestions and just putting them in. I've never actually done that because I don't really have very many suggestions ever, because I'm just a small channel. But be sure to keep that in mind. Every time you see me build something, feel free to put in your suggestions, even if I've already built it. I'm not scared to go and make a change to it. All right. And what I've talked about today is sort of also how I want my channel to be. I want it to be a nice place, a great community, not just of Minecrafters, but of people seeking to live their lives out how they think is the right way to live their lives. And for me, that's based on the foundation that Jesus set as our solid rock. Let's see. But I always want my comments to be that sort of vibe, as the vibe that we're all in this together. We're all in our lives together. We're all here for a reason. And we're not going to put other people down just to make ourselves feel better. I know that happens on YouTube way too much. But if you ever see someone doing that in the comments, being abusive like that, don't be scared to flag them or downvote them, because it's not being hateful to downvote someone. Or silencing their opinion. It's saying, hey, we don't have any place for that sort of discussion. We love all your opinions, everybody's opinions here, but we don't really want people to come in and just hate, because that's not being productive. That's not really worth even saying. If you're not going to be productive, there's no purpose to actually talk in that manner. That's not to say I know exactly what defines productiveness. But yeah, let me put the signs here. This is the payment spot. Or no, this is the slime blocks. Now I'm going to put a sort of high price on these because remember, each stack of slime blocks is costs 9 slime to produce, and I lose iron golems every time I make a stack of slime blocks even. So we're gonna do slime blocks 4 diamonds per stack. 4 diamonds per stack. Okay, so we'll put all these in there. All these slime blocks. Does this make a full stack? Almost, okay. Actually, we can do that by, I don't have any workbench, but, and then this section is payment. So place diamonds here. And I'm gonna put a hopper underneath the chest eventually, but for now, it's not gonna happen. Excuse that burp. That happens every once in a while to every good announcer. Not really, I made that up. Let's see, what should we make the ceiling out of? Well, let's just make the ceiling out of wool. That'd be fun. I'm not sure if I have enough blocks. No, I don't have enough blocks. Let's make the ceiling out of wool and stone. That would be phenomenal. Let's create an outline of stone, then put the wool there. How do you like this sort of buildy episode? I'm being creative on camera. That's amazing, being creative on camera. All right, let's see how we got this going here. Okay. Let's see. Also, if any other members of the server kind of want to pitch in their videos and discuss sort of what I've been talking about today, that'd be cool too. I always like to hear from them. And I'm not the only one who has a perspective. My theology might be a little different from someone else's, but as long as we're all sort of trying to get the same goal accomplished of we're not scared to sacrifice for Jesus. We're not scared to understand the purpose that we're here for, which is to be in relationship with our solid rock. Let's see, put that there. I think it's important that everybody can articulate sort of what this server means to them, and what exactly they are here for, why they're on the server. So I do challenge the other members, not forcing them to, but other members of the server to be sure to just kind of mention that in their videos. I know Rex Est Christus and State of Comatose have done like Call of Duty Bible studies, which is pretty cool. I like that idea. But I also recommend everybody every once in a while on their channel just to kind of say why they're playing Minecraft, why they're playing Minecraft on this server, and sort of what Solid Rock Gaming means to them. Okay, I think there's enough light in here. We'll find out eventually. But that's the shop. That's the slime farm. Let's go ahead and put a title on it, or not farm, slime block shop. I'm gonna put a sign here. Does that work? Yeah. New 1.8 blocks. Block. Slime blocks galore. And then an arrow pointing inside the shop. Beauteous. Woo! Alright, so hopefully that'll get people in the door. Let's go ahead and put a sign here. Let's put a sign with the title of the place. What should we name it? Slime Shadies. Slime Shade. No, Slime. This is very difficult coming up with names. Slime block. Block. Let's see. Bouncy. Ooh. Slimey-Wimey stuff. Ah, brilliant. Doctor Who reference. Slimey-Wimey. Instead of timey-wimey, Slimey-Wimey shop. Slimey-Wimey. And I'll put in quotations the slime block shop. By Jioge. Oh yeah. This is beautiful. Slimey-Wimey, the slime block shop by Jioge. Sweet. All right. So if you have any ideas for the shop, any sort of mechanisms I can put in it, I'm thinking about putting some like bounce pads here and over in that corner that shoot you through the roof. But for now, I think this video has gone on more than long enough. We got the slime farm done. It's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and tell Jagon. Yo, Jagon. I have a slime farm now at the boardwalk. And as people log on, I'm definitely going to tell them about it. I'm I'm also going to put a picture to our community chat that we have going on. But this is awesome. Have a slime farm now. And we did it on camera. I can't believe I built on camera. How amazing. All right. Well, tell me how you thought the video went. If you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe. And be sure to let me know sort of what you think of the slime farm and what I should do with the other portions of the video. Oh, lol. I meant shop. I keep saying farm because I do have a slime farm and I'm used to saying that. But also talk to me about my microphone. I want to hear what you think of the new setup. If it has too much background noise, if something's going wrong, if you can hear too much of my keyboard clicks. I know I had problems with that in the testing. But this is my first time actually doing some serious audio editing, and hopefully it sounds good. I'm not sure, but be sure to let me know. This has been Jioge with another SRG SMP server game or episode, and I'll see you next time.